Elden Ring. Can I beat it using throwing knives only? In Elden Ring, there are 6 dangerous, throwable, pointy things that I classed as throwing knives that I could use in this run. We've got kukris, throwing daggers, bone darts, crystal darts, poison bone darts, and finally, fan daggers. With that out the way, onto the rules of the run. 1. My damage could only come from those 6 pointy, dangerous throwing knife things. And 2. Boss idiocy cheeses were allowed. It's also worth noting that like other consumable items in the game, players can hold a maximum amount of a throwing knife at any one time. 30 kukris and 40 of every other throwing knife. Maximizing my damage and making sure I didn't miss would be key to the success of this run. With all that said, let's get going. To start with, I went with the Samurai starting class. Most of the throwing knives I used in this run scaled with strength and dex, so having a decent starting level there was helpful for early game damage. For my keepsake, I went with the Lands Between rune. This gave me 3,000 runes with which I could buy some throwing daggers and immediately have a source of damage. Another big advantage of the Samurai class is it comes with a bow, which is really useful for precise aim. I should have solved that. Pain. Despite selling the useful items that I started with, spirits were high, and there was not a doubt in my mind. Should I restart? I bought my first 40 throwing daggers from Kale, and then we were off. On my way to the third church of Marika, I had a bright idea. Should we go and throwing dagger Kenneth for fun?
Servant to the true past. Tarnished. I am Kenneth Height, and I have seen quite enough.
Can he heal? No way. I've got 8 left, dude. I'm not dying to Kenneth Hyde, I refuse. Intimidation, samurai. The world would be a better place if you seppuku'd Kenneth Hyde. After our tactical repositioning from Kenneth, I went to the Dragon Barrow Knights Cavalry. By throwing kukris in specific spots, it's possible to lead him off the bridge, giving you an easy 42,000 runes and some nice early levels. Dude, just let me kill you and take your runes, right? Wait, what are you doing? I'm restarting. To start with, I went with the Samurai starting class. Most of the throwing knives I used in this run scaled with strength and dex, so having a decent level there was helpful for early game. For my keepsake, I went with the Lands Between rune. This gave me 3,000 runes with which I could buy some throwing daggers and immediately have a source of damage. Another big advantage of the Samurai class is it comes with a bow, which is useful for precise aiming. Yes. Yes. Jump. He jumped. He's dead. Next, I gathered some especially useful items for this run. The Wondrous Physic, which I used with the Strength and Dex tier for pretty much the whole run. Radagon Sword Seal, which increased stats by 5. Flame Grant Me Strength, which increased physical damage by 20% for 30 seconds. Very useful for throwing knives. The Star Scourge Heirloom, which increased strength by 5. The Jellyfish Shield, which, when active, increased damage by 20%. The Ash of War version of Golden Vow, which increased damage by 11.5%. I later upgraded this to the Incantation version, which increased damage by 15%. I also went to see Patches in Murkwater Cave. After sparing his life, he initially sells 20 fan daggers, which I bought immediately. Nice! After progressing the game, he also moves locations, at which point he sells infinite fan daggers. Unsurprisingly, throwing knives were one use only, so throughout this run I had to keep restocking at various merchants throughout the Lands Between. Luckily for me, no merchant had a finite amount of knives. With setup out the way, I went to Margit for our first real boss fight of this run. I just want to use fan daggers. They're such a limited resource.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
How much you want to bet I can run through here without getting detected? Hitless. Okay, never mind. After beating Margit first try and heroically making my way through Stormveil Castle, it was time for Godrick. Oh. I should go behind him for that, shouldn't I? Alright. With Godrick down, I had a few options, but decided that getting more levels was worth it. Levels meant damage, and damage was tasty. I went to the Red Wolf of Radagon in the Hoarah Loux Carrier Academy, which would let me get a few levels, but more importantly, gave me runes to buy fan daggers from the relocated patches. Beating the wolf also gave me access to Rennala, a remembrance boss who dropped 40,000 runes. I loathe you. dagger.
Cheers for that.
These, I hear, are cracked. I'm gonna use them against. I think I can basically stare at Rennala and just throw these at her from close range, and she should die, maybe? I knew they were like cracked. I knew they were great, but I guess I've never experienced it for myself. What was that? Dude, what level is my dex? 31?
From whence he hides.
I'm actually flabbergasted. That's mental. You could say he's a fan of the daggers. Before heading to the next boss, I picked up 2 new talismans. The first was the Prosthesis Wearer's Heirloom, which increased dex by 5. Huge! And the second was the Ritual Sword Talisman, which increased damage by 10% when health was full. You did! Feeling confident after Rennala, and because my chat bullied me into it, I went over to Radahn, a boss who I have a sordid history with. My aim was to have fun, beat Radahn and get his 70,000 runes, but more importantly, show the non-believers who was boss. Non-believers get absolutely ruined. What the fan daggers are busted? Stasny, it's not the fan daggers, it's me. I'm busted. With Radahn down, first try by the way, my next target was the Draconic Tree Sentinel, who guarded the entrance to the capital. This fight was actually fairly problematic and did take a few attempts. Oh! Can we just continually trade these? Damn. After running through the capital, I arrived at Goldfrey. At this point in the run, I had a fairly unique problem, in that fan daggers were just so strong. Fights from here were about balancing greed with damage and also entertainment. Fan daggers were great against enemies that were big and didn't move around very much. However, once an enemy became mobile and it became harder to hit them, the damage of fan daggers really falls off. I jumped! Tim, are you good? Why am I jumping? Stop jumping. Tim. I missed that. Bro, what? Dude, Ayla's read me like a book. I was actually making it exciting. I was like, maybe it's too cruel to just go, like, fan daggers, fan daggers, fan daggers. Head. No. Yes. Did I just snap on? No. Sailing, so. Go on, be greedy. You won't. Poison at the start of phase 1. What we're doing with throwing daggers, break the throwing daggers, fan daggers down to phase, basically like just to the cusp of phase 2. Edge phase 2, rebuff, break him, enter phase 2, fan daggers the hand as it, like when it's there, and then run straight forwards assuming he doesn't do fire breathing, and throw poison at his legs until he's poisoned. Break him. Yeah, like the Witch King of Agmar. Seen you poison him with 11 darts at lowest. So I've been trying to count. Okay, when I say I've been trying to count, to be clear, I've been counting, because I can count. I think it's been like 10. Has it actually been 11? Damn. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah! Missed. 9, 10. You, Greg. 10. It took 10 knives, idiot, not 11. I'm gonna hype on this rock and buff. Watch this. Like in so many of these runs, Fire Giant was problematic because of his giant health bar. with him having 42,000 health. This was a real test of the damage that the throwing knives could do, and I ended up running out of a fair few of the throwing knives that I actually had. The damage over time of the poison bone darts was super nice for just ticking down his health gradually, and throwing daggers, fan daggers, and bone darts did a really nice amount of damage. Overall, this was a pretty tough fight, and like so many others, it was about balancing my greed with surviving. Fire Giant's especially annoying because he likes to roll around a lot, meaning that I had to be quite close to his gross feet in order to actually hit him. This also marked a turning point in the run, where I went from beating bosses in the first few tries to them taking some planning and a fair few attempts. How does that not get you? That's insane.
Yes!
With Fire Giant finally down, I wanted some more levels before I progressed, so I set myself a stupid challenge. Do you reckon I can kill this in 30 seconds? I'm gonna kill this tree in under 30 seconds, and no one can stop me. Go. We did it in under 30 seconds, and it only took us 20 minutes. Damn. Because you know, we'll look back on this memory that we've shared together in like a few weeks' time and be like, wow, I can't believe Tom killed that tree in under 30 seconds, that's so amazing. With the tree victoriously dealt with in under 30 seconds, and some more levels to my name, I made my way through Farum Azula over to the Godskin duo. Throwing the sleep pots in this way grouped the Godskin duo together, and because neither of the Godskins was hit directly by the pot, no physical damage was done, meaning I broke no rules. Didn't he spawn like quicker than normal? I'm out of health. Can you summon again? I do not like that. Wait, okay, let's get the big one because he doesn't input read. Hey, should we try the bird skip, which I absolutely do not know how to do? After walking through the rest of Farum Azula like a pleb, we approached Maliketh, who caused a fair few problems.
Cower before Maliketh, the blade, cower.
Bitch. Maliketh is extremely mobile, meaning I had to choose my shots carefully. Also, his hitbox is deceptive, so a fair few knives that I threw actually missed, even though it felt like they should hit. Well, when you said, so you're doing another run, I was like, wait, what? Bro, I fucking hate this guy. You know why I hate this guy? His clothes. That's why I hate this guy. It's so absurd to me. And they did it on purpose, so you don't know where to hit. F*** you. Maliketh. The guy in only brewery merch, like, okay. Yeah, it shows that I'm cultured, that I've experienced the world, that I'm a man of the world. Hi. Okay. No. Ha! It's time, lads. Enough messing around. Bitch. God, that was perfect. Damn. Good work, Tom. What? What are you roaring about, you bitch? Okay, selected buffing. This one. This one. Tim, dare.
Witness tarnished. Why cover destined death?
I wasn't on facecam, was I? With Maliketh down, my next boss was Gideon, who I am embarrassed to say was the hardest fight up to this point. In other challenge runs I've done, like pots only, Gideon was trivial. However, here he was troublesome for a few reasons. The first was input reading. With every knife I threw, Gideon would roll and 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 roll. The second was his seemingly infinite stamina and infinite FP. This man does not stop casting spells. The third problem was his yapping.
You fought well until now. Queen Margit, how I hope. We continue to struggle.
Holy shit, I'm out. I'm done for now. This is... I don't know. In every game I've ever played of Elden Ring, Gideon has been a bitch. He's been such a pushover. You walk in, you roll him, you tie him up, you whatever, right? You kill him, he's dead. It's fine. I have never struggled so much. I was playing yesterday before work, practicing, trying to get a strategy for this, and I've never been so angry at this game in my entire life. It's so hard because okay, I'll show you. I'm not even gonna buff. There's just you just know. You know what? I am gonna buff because what if this is the one? But just watch. Just watch. And the strategy that I've come up with is run forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's poisoned, but he doesn't break out of his little monologue.
What a sad state.
And then watch.
And your spirit, but alas.
Look at this.
None
Look at this.
shall take the throne.
Just throw the knives faster. Just throw the knives faster. Wait, he hasn't healed. Oh. Bro, and he heals it. And he heals 50% health. It's such a violation. By what right? What right does Gideon have to have infinite stamina? Infinite stamina and infinite FP. Look at this. This mother... He heals, but he doesn't drink mana? Hello? Oh. I've never got this far before, dude. I've never got this far. Okay. Wait, I've never got this far. Pause. Do you see what I mean, though? If he input reads it and rolls forwards, he still gets hit by it. Like that, you stupid bitch. Just poison him. Please, Tom. Please, Tom. I'll buy you so many treats, Tom. Tom! Tom! Normally that kills me as well. Please be poisoned. He's poisoned! It's mine! Okay. Okay. Now, in theory, have we done it? No way we've done it. In theory, with one poison bone dart left, all I need to do is just wait. I can't believe that just happened. It's not living with your consequences if you don't save scum the times that aren't impactful enough to be 2 consequences. True, but also I think there's like a balance to consequence. Am I playing the game to like feel shit about my choices and live with the consequences? No, I'm playing the game to have fun. I have a life to live in which I deal with consequences. You know? Because I get what you're saying, and to some extent I agree. But also, I just want to like, I don't know. Right? Maybe if I was like a hardened D&D criminal, I'd feel different. But I really do feel like, nah, I want a good experience. Tim. Tim. Come on, buddy. Come on, but I'm dead. Don't mind. Get my ass. Don't be greedy here. Don't be greedy for the heal. Don't be greedy for the hit. Oh, I dead? No!
Thy strength befits sacred.
I beg. I beg. I think I got it. I think I'm alive. Let's go! With Hoarah Loux down, the final step was Radahn Beast. Radahn Beast absolutely was the hardest boss fight in this run, overtaking even Gideon. Whilst in other runs I'd done, Radagon could be scripted and dealt with in about 30 seconds, here the fight took a long time. I also had to save fan daggers and kukris for Elden Beast, as this was a 2-part fight. This meant in order to beat Radagon I had to use all knives at my disposal. I also had to get good at dodging, weaving, running, throwing knives and actually making sure they hit. On top of all of that, not only did I have a huge amount of health to get through, 13,000 for Radagon and 22,000 for Elden Beast, my chat did their absolute best to distract me.
Stay focused, you will stay focused, you will stay focused, you will stay focused, you will.
And if that wasn't enough, Radagon could also parry. After our previous attempt, what did we learn? I need to get hit less.
Box, 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 box.
Are you crying, dude? It's so frustrating, because you know when it's just like your own greed? My lust, my greed? What did I do? What did I do? That's right, lads. I pressed square one too many times. Damn. My 1 HP failure is in my head still, to be honest. And that sucks. It sucks so much, because this could be done. Like, when you're 1 HP away, it's not even that you can't do it, it's that you can't finish. Like, imagine being unable to finish your dinner. What the just do it. Win your ones! You know, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. This is doable, this is winnable. The proof is in the proverbial pudding, and the pudding is in front of us, we just need to eat it. After many hours of trying, and a few 1 HP throws, we finally got him. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Wasted some of that, but hey ho. I jumped. I'm done. Never mind. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do consider liking, subscribing for more Elden Ring challenge runs, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Cheers.